Hello everyone, Vinaya Tembe here. Today I am taking present perfect tense. I have already done present simple present tense and present continuous tense, and today we will take the third kind of present tense, that is present perfect tense. One example I have written on the board. I have written a story. Now what does this mean? That I have written the story writing is completed, but at that moment, in say 5 seconds, 10 seconds earlier, 1 minute, 5 minutes earlier, but in that moment, in the present tense, I have completed writing that story. So it becomes I have written a story. What is the structure? First comes always the subject, then comes has or have, then comes past participle of the verb, and then comes the object. This is the common structure of present perfect tense. I is the subject, has or have, then written is the past participle of the verb. Write, wrote, written. Write is called as main verb, wrote is the past tense, and written is the past participle of that verb. So, PP means past participle of the verb, and then comes a story as an object. This is the structure of present perfect tense. Suppose it is he or she or it. As the subject, then that have changes to has. He has, she has, it has written a story. He has written a story, she has written a story, or it has written a story. What does this mean? That at that moment, in present, the story writing has been completed. The story writing is over, but a little bit earlier. Okay, so it is in present tense only, but the work is done. That means it is over, it is complete. Then we use this tense. He, she, it, and then what remains? Pronouns they or we or you. Suppose it is they, we or you, then have comes again. Written a story is the same thing. They have written a story, we have written a story, or you have written a story. That means what to remember? That when the pronoun is I, they, we or you, then you have to use have. Suppose the pronoun is he or she or it, then you have to use has. And then you have to do the third form. You have to use the third form of the verb, which is called as past participle. Is that clear to you? I hope it is clear to you. And so I will write one more example and I will stop today. Suppose I write I have done my work. I have done my work. Again, done is the past participle, do is the main verb, did is the past tense, done is the past participle, that is the third form of the verb. Do, did, done. Okay. What are the three parts? First, we have taken the verb as write, write, wrote, written. In the second example we have taken do as the verb, did is the past tense, and done is the past participle of that verb. Write, wrote, written, do, did, done. In this tense, we have to take the third form, that is the past participle, written or done. has or have, and then the third form, past participle of the verb. Now in this sentence, I have done my work. My also changes according to the subject. It is I, so my. Suppose instead of I, if I took he, then it becomes has. First of all, this have changes to has. Done remains the same. He has done. My changes to his. Work remains the same. According to the pronoun, you have to change this word also. She, what will you use here? She and her. She has completed or done her work. Suppose it is it, its work. Suppose it is they, their work. Suppose it is we, then it is our work. These are the subjects and these middle words are changing. Suppose it is you, then it is your work. What remains now? I think it is over all 7 pronouns. Once I will read again only the sentences. Structure is always the same. Subject comes first, has or have, then the past participle of the verb and the object. These are the sentences. I am reading all full sentences. First one is, I have written a story. Instead of I, if I take he has written a story. She has written a story. It has written a story. We have written a story. They have written a story. And you have written a story. This is about the first example. Now in the second example, has or have changes according to the subject. Same way, this middle word also changes. So I am repeating that 7 times with 7 pronouns. First one is, I have done my work. He has done his work. She has done her work. It has done its work. They have done their work. We have done our work. And you have done your work. In this way, these sentences, they are formed. I think you have understood everything. This is about present perfect tense. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel and keep on watching my videos and do your studies, do your work and repeat and read and see the videos again and again so that you will understand everything and you can use them in your everyday language, in your everyday talking when you are speaking with each other in English. Thank you very much once again. Bye.